Hey everybody, what's up? Jason here. And man, I have a problem. And here's my problem. The problem is I injured my calf muscle again running today. However, the real problem is I had a plan to rehab my calf and strengthen my feet and do all these things, but I didn't follow the plan. And I think the reason that I didn't follow the plan was because I got anxious and I got ambitious. I think it's both. I was correcting myself earlier when I was telling somebody today that I was just getting ambitious, but I was actually getting anxious. And so I want to talk about that word real quick. I was actually listening to Donald Miller's podcast today called Business Made Simple. He also wrote a book that I highly recommend, and that one's called Building a Brand Story. And it's a really great book for marketing. But one of the guys that was on his show was talking about anxiety and mentioned that that word anxious actually means divided. And I'm thinking to myself, yes, because I used to teach on this when I would teach the scripture that says, don't be anxious in anything, but in everything through prayer and petition. Petition, make your request known to God. And then the peace of God that transcends all understanding will guard your heart and your mind. And so when I would teach this, I would talk about anxiety. And this word anxious actually means like being pulled in different directions. You don't have a whole thought. So just imagine like a whole thing and then it's being fractured. So that word anxious also means fractured. It means fractured and pulling in different directions. And so when you're anxious, you have thoughts that are pulling you this way and that way. And you don't have a whole complete thought. And so therefore you don't have peace. There's not shalom. A shalom peace meaning having a full peace. You're complete, not lacking anything. And so I heard him say that, and I thought about why I was running. And the thing is I've not had a singular focus on rehabbing my leg and rehabbing my calf and strengthening my feet muscles and all that stuff. And so what I haven't done is I actually haven't come up with a plan. Now, I said on the podcast a couple of weeks ago that I was going to be maybe trying to do some jump rope, doing some foot strengthening. And I had the idea, and it was a good idea, and I thought it was right, in the right direction to go. But have I actually sat down and written out a plan on the things that I'm going to do? No, I haven't. I've actually gone back to what is comfortable to me. And what's comfortable to me is going on a bike ride and then maybe doing the Stairmaster. And I started to work on core just a little bit. But where I'd even shifted a little bit of my focus on strengthening my core, I didn't shift focus on strengthening my feet and my legs. And so I have to build a strong foundation if I think I'm ever going to get back out there and run again. Now, what I think is really interesting is that my cardio abilities have actually increased. Like on my bike rides, I am not as tired when I go on my bike rides. Even on the first mile of this run that I did today, the first mile felt great and it was super cold outside and I just felt good. But then right at that 1 mile mark, I'm starting to get this cramp and this pull in my calf again. Same calf, left calf. It was like the 4th or 5th time that I've gotten myself to this point. And so the challenge to me right now is considering how am I going to rehab my leg? Like I think about athletes, I think about people working out. A lot of people, we have a hard enough time getting off the couch and getting into a program and getting to the gym. But then it's extra frustrating when you've actually taken that step and then now you're injured. Before you were actually exercising, you didn't have an injury. You might have had some pain. You might have had some problems, but I think pain is maybe just a little bit different than injury. Issues with your leg is different than having an injury in your leg. And so, yeah, you have to remedy your issues, but you also have to remedy your injuries. And so right now I'm in a different place because I aspire to run again. I read this book, Born to Run. I love running. I've done it before. And I keep thinking to myself, man, I want to start running again. And so I have a choice to make. I can decide whether or not I'm going to continue to push forward. Now, I'm not going to run through injury and further hurt myself, but if I really want to start to run again, jog, whatever, if I'm going to run a 6K or a 10K and then run a half and then eventually run a marathon, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to think further out into the year and even maybe the year after that. Like, what if it takes all of 2022 for me to rehab and strengthen so that I can begin to build a foundation so that I'm going to run a marathon in 2023? That stuff's challenging to me. And here's why. It's because I am a right now kind of guy. Like, I want to go run right now. I want to be able to run 6 miles next week. I want to be able to run a half marathon in April, right? So that's 5 months from now, December, January, February, March, April. Like, what am I thinking is going to happen? I'm all of a sudden going to have this superhuman strength. Just because I'm feeling tougher in my mind doesn't mean that my body has caught up, right? And so where there are some people who can get out there and just go and they take their body through the ringer, I'm not at that place. And so it's a challenge for me right now, really thinking about how am I going to rehab my leg? What are the things that I'm going to do to take care of my body to get me to a place to where I can actually go do that and feel good on a 3-mile run, much less think that I'm going to get out there and go do 6 miles or 12 miles or whatever it is. And so it's a challenging thing, and it's just a different mentality to think rehab, because this whole thing with this program that I've been on is like, okay, I want to lose weight. I want to get strong. I want to build endurance. I want to do these things. And I keep running into this same issue, and I keep meeting that issue with the same response. Oh, let me just take off for a week, or let me take off for 2 weeks. Let me drink my magnesium at night, right? Let me do these things. And even having a good idea of saying, hey, I'm going to strengthen my leg through these exercises, but then not actually going through with the process of doing that. And so struggling with follow through, and then even in a sense, struggling with anxiety of having my thoughts pulled in different directions and thinking in a fractured manner surrounding the rehab of my leg. And what am I going to do? Am I not going to do that? Do I still want to run? Do I not want to run? Do I just want to be a biker? And I'll tell you what, maybe it's, what's the word? A grandiose, maybe it's delusional, but I think to myself, what if I actually did the work so that in 2022, my story is, yeah, I came from injury, but I had to relax off the jogging. I focused on strengthening. I focused on mobility. I focused on strengthening my core. I focused on correcting my stride. I focused on recovery with my body. That's another thing that, some people can go out there and just kill it, but I think it takes another level of understanding of health and fitness and being in tune with your own body to then be able to recover well so that you're not falling into injury or your body's not feeling the aftermath. And so I'm still learning. This is where I'm at in the journey. And again, I keep injuring, but I want to run. Like, I love it. That mile that I was out there, I felt great. It's cold. Guys, it was like 34 degrees out there. Oh, yeah, 34 degrees. That's cold to me. And, I layered up, and I had like a face mask thing on, a gaiter to kind of shield the wind a little bit. But for the most part, like, I felt great. And I finished that mile run, and I was like, man, this is good, but my calf is jacked. And so the rest of the walk home, it was not that bad being out in the 34-degree weather. And there was a little bit of breeze too. And so I think that's a win, adapting to the cold when you're just not somebody who likes the cold. Like, I keep saying I don't like the cold, but there are moments where I'm outside and I'm like, man, this feels good. This feels crisp. This feels clean. You know what it is? It's like the air being crisp and cold like that. It feels clean and it just feels fresh. And I'm like, ah, man. And even my buddy Casey messaged me. He was like, hey, I want to go cold weather camp. And I'm like, yes. Why do I want a cold weather camp? I actually don't really like camping. Why do I want to go be in the cold? Maybe because it's challenging. Maybe because I know that I connect with nature. Maybe I know that I connect with God through nature and his creation. It's so easy for me in the mountains, in the forest, by the woods, over the river and through the woods to the Father's house I go. This is where I connect with him. And maybe that's why. Maybe I'm saying, okay, yeah, I'm down to endure that because the payoff for me is going to be great. And so I need to consider the payoff for rehab and recovery of my leg if I actually focus on it. And so I just realized that today, man, as I injured it for the fourth or fifth time. I'm walking home. I'm limping home. I'm aching home, right? Like my calf muscles, it's tense. It's been pulled. It like knotted up. And I'm on my way home and I'm just thinking, I've got to do something different. I can't do this again. And so I wanted to record this video and this podcast, essentially, because that's what this is. And just kind of express that. Maybe have some thoughts on it. Maybe you've been there before. I'd really love to hear from you guys. Follow me on Instagram at TheRealDealVilla, or you can email me jvgrafiks@gmail.com. Shoot me a DM or shoot me an email, and I want to hear your thoughts. I know there is an audience. You guys are listening, you're responding, but I'd like to hear from you. And also, the invite is out to have people on the podcast if you want to join. I'd love to talk about anything in life, faith, family, fitness, food, whatever it is that you guys want to chat about. Appreciate you watching and listening.